reality is often stranger than fiction. About 10 years ago, I was having a debate with a friend about the episode of Friends where Joey gets ordained online and presides over the wedding of Monica and Chandler. My friend was dead set on the fact that this was something the writers made up for the show and could never really happen. He was convinced that being a minister who was able to preside over a wedding required years of training, licenses, certifications, etc. No matter how much I tried to convince him, he just wouldn't budge. So, I did a quick Google search and found the Universal Life Church, went to their website, filled out the necessary online forms and voila, I was ordained by the Universal Life Church and legally allowed to perform all sorts of ceremonies, including weddings. His response was, "They're in Washington, that doesn't make it legal in Georgia." Another quick Google search of the Georgia state laws on marriage and sure enough, I was legally able to perform weddings in the state of Georgia. He was finally convinced, our conversation moved on to different topics and I promptly forgot about it. For 10 years. Until I was at an event that I host monthly, when I noticed that a friend who was there with me was on a clearly serious FaceTime call with his fiancée. He suddenly turned and looked at me and the other friend who were there and asked, I think only half seriously, neither of you would happen to be able to perform weddings, would you? To his surprise I responded, well, as a matter of fact. I then told him the story from above. At which point he asked me to preside over his upcoming wedding. So, I'll be doing my first wedding in a few months. What makes it even more interesting, he's agnostic and she's Wiccan, so I'll be presiding over / performing a Wiccan wedding ceremony, on Friday the 13th. And, since they're both in a motorcycle club, it's how they met, most of the attendees will be bikers. A Wiccan / biker wedding, on Friday the 13th, for one of my closest friends, I'm really looking forward to it.